Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to fix your Keurig K-Cafe Smart Coffee Maker. So I'm going to fix it with a paper clip. We're going to unclog the needles. So if you've got power up here and you're pressing the button, and let's say you're not getting very much out, or if it's kind of spraying all over the place, or say you're not getting anything out at all, we need to clean the needles. So the first thing is unplug it. This is going to be very hot. Let this cool down a little bit. So we're going to clean the lower needle first, and then we're going to clean the 5 needles up at the top. We can remove the lower needle basket. Now you can press, the sharp needle is down in there. You can press from the bottom and poke it up. That's the best way. It's got these little tabs here you got to kind of press in, but poking from the bottom, there's nothing sharp that's going to get you. Okay, so this comes apart, and it's a good idea to clean this once in a while. You're just going to kind of grab it and kind of pull it apart. You'll be surprised how much kind of coffee junk gets down in there. And there's these 4 little pie shapes. I even take the paper clip and I'll clean those out. Take this over to the sink, use a brush, clean all of this out really well. You'll be really surprised how dirty that gets. Now here's the needle. We're going to come in from the bottom. So I've got a paper clip here, just push it in from the bottom. It's going to go all the way through. You should be able to turn it. Take this over to the sink also, and while you're doing this, run a bunch of water through it. Just get a whole bunch of water, clean this whole area. Now when you're ready to put it back together, these little tabs, you got to line them up and it should snap. Make sure it's on there pretty good. Okay, now we're going to reinstall it. There's an arrow. The arrow is going to point towards the hinge. Now make sure you snap it down. Now practice closing it. It should close very easy. Don't force it. You could break this. Now we're going to clean the 5 needles up at the top. Okay, so this is more than likely where the clog is. First, we're going to clean that center needle. You're going to go in. Now, be careful. There is a hose on the other end of that. We don't want to poke that hose. But put the paper clip in and rotate it. Put it in each one there and kind of rotate it a little bit. There's even one around back. Again, put it in. Sometimes that's a little trickier, yeah. Put it in and rotate it. Now we're going to clean these other ones. Okay, so I took this rubber gasket off. You do not have to take this off. I took this off just for demonstration. You've got enough room with that rubber gasket on. The needles are at the side, and you will need a smaller paper clip. The original one I had was too big. This is a really small hole, and you're gonna go side to side. It's gonna come in and out. All 4 of these needles have that. And that's the only way you're able to clean these 4 needles right here. Again, kind of rotate it maybe. Now we need to do some fresh water rinses. This may not be enough. Now I'm going to put this back on. These bottom back here needles are wider apart. And be careful, that is very sharp. I've already poked myself once. So it's also a good idea, there's a little camera right here. I like to wipe that off sometimes too, just to keep that nice and clean. That's part of the brew ID that helps take a picture of the K-Cup. So make sure that area is nice and clean right there. So again, you may have to do this more than once. On one Keurig, I did have to do it 4 times until it finally unclogged it. So don't put a K-Cup in, close the lid. We're gonna do a fresh water rinse. So just press the K button, do a 6 ounce, press the K button. You should get a nice stream of hot water out. If you don't, if it's still not working, go back and clean those needles again. The stream should be relatively nice and straight like that. Yeah, so for this you need a really small paper clip and like a standard paper clip. Now these freshwater rinses are really good to do. I do one about once a week. Now you will see some coffee grounds and the water will be discolored. That's normal. That keeps those top 5 needles really clean. Again, after brewing coffee up here, you may see coffee grounds up here. So once in a while, do those freshwater rinses to kind of clean that whole area. So if you're here because the coffee maker is not working for other reasons, so the frother will not work at the same time as the coffee maker. They've got logic built in. You cannot do the frother and the coffee maker at the same time. So just wait till the coffee maker side is done and then you can do the frother, or vice versa. If your coffee maker is not getting power, check out my next video. I'm going to show you how to fix if it's dead, like there's no power coming out. So I hope this video helps. If you could, please like and subscribe.